Hello everybody, it's Electro here. Just someone who's giving me trouble in real life. I was trying to start the video, but nope. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the um hints, tips on SMG gunning. I personally bought the Cyclone, and if you bought the Blitz, gameplay might be a little bit different for you. But basic premise of an SMG is to play, if you've ever played TR, if you're playing any other faction besides TR, and you've played Terrans before, just kind of play like a Terran, but combine that with stealthy infiltrator tactics, and then there you go. That's generally your way to actually be a good SMG infiltrator in the short run, but there are better ways. The first way is to get the highest damaging pistol that you can find, which would be the Commissioner or the Black Hand, either one, or I think maybe the Mag Scatter might have more damage, I don't know. It's really up to you guys what you want to buy. And the Desperado would be okay. Have a good finisher, because if you're not able to kill them with your SMG, and you don't think you're gonna win, just pull out your pistol and then put a bullet in their brain. I just have the L8 Rebel for this scenario. But it's effective because it's fire rates, which makes it's still better than the starter pistol at its job, but it's not that effective. And then the Cyclone here, it's got high 167 damage, very high, strong shake to the left and right. As you can see here, it's chaotic, you can't really control it, and the first shot recoil multiplier. So if you're planning on using these things beyond their close quarters intense, you're gonna have good luck with that. Because you can still get kills. The minimum damage on the Cyclone is 100 damage, which is killable, but not really. It's killable if you're good at what you're doing. If you can tactically, if you get headshot especially, it's very good. It brings a 10-shot kill to a 5-shot kill. It'll save you a lot of time. But basically, if you go at long range, you want to kind of cloak to get to a target, and then uncloak in front of a target, because a lot of people can't see an infiltrator at long range. And some people don't even notice infiltrators right in front of their face. It's true. Where are we going? I guess I'll go there. And also, your cloak level does matter, because it depends. It determines how long it takes your cloak to recharge and how long it lasts. I generally like the regular default cloak, but there are some people who like a nano armored cloak. Not very many, but I will not criticize those people, because you guys kind of would be pretty important to. There are basically quite a few of you. Actually. Ow! You maybe missed my shots. And as you can see, you need a very running gun like mine. If you're a running gunner normally in combat, you can do this. doesn't really matter. What? Sorry. I just got up, but it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. Not really that early, but hey, I'm just, it's kind of summer and all that just started. We fire off these detectors. That's another tip for this thing. You fire off your detectors. You don't get the in-place ones, since you're going to be playing a run and gun loadout. And for run and gun, that doesn't matter. And sometimes you want to get a target's attention, like so. Walk back, get it distracted, and then kill it. As you can see, I just got a bunch of service ribbons. I just bought the gun yesterday, and I will do a review on it next video I make. It's a decent weapon. But if you're playing NC, get the Cyclone. If you're playing TR, most people get the Armistice, but I like the Hailstorm. Don't judge me. Because it's a little bit easier to control. If I had to say. And for the Vanu, it's the Iridani, I think, the 143 damage value. Because the higher the damage value generally means the better SMG. And that's why this Cyclone is currently my favorite SMG. By its time to kill in statistics. But the Iridani is the best time to kill SMG, I'm practically sure. By just a smidge than the Cyclone. But this Cyclone does require accuracy to use it. The Iridani does not, but the Cyclone has a bit more range to it. And a bit more of a finish your dead targets kind of thing. Run and gun feel. Basically, if a target is wounded, it can be a better finisher. Like you have a finisher pistol. It can do just about the same thing. And just one-shot your targets at close quarters. And so for those of you who are watching this live, I died in the restricted area. I am, showing everybody here how to use the SMG loadout. I might sound a bit tired, because I am. But, so here, let me... Also, if you're playing an SMG loadout, you're gonna have to pay medkits, or bouncing betties, or whatever the heck your mines are on your faction. Generally, I go with advanced shield capacitor. Since it allows you to have your shields up faster in a run and gun loadout. You just put your cloak down for a second and you're fine. And then frag grenades are okay, but let me see what other grenades are there. The options. There's the decoy grenade, which I heard is okay against only turrets. But EMP grenades are much better. So you get either frags or EMPs. The heck is... I'm gonna just get out and walk. Oh my gosh, why did you have to do that? Anyways, yesterday I bought the Cyclone in one day with double XP, so I could have, in that one day, with only the normal XP, bought a turret, but that's about it. Actually, I would have gotten like 700 something. Maybe like 600, so I could have bought a gun, but it wouldn't be the Cyclone for all of my classes. So I wouldn't be doing this review if I hadn't had double XP crazy farming yesterday. But I'm starting a little bit earlier today, so I'm hoping to get you guys at least a new gun every single... And there's my dead body because some guy is camping the spawn area for vehicles. Go kill him. I'll just throw a tracker down at the vehicle area. Oh my god, I already put a tracker down and I know where he is. And now he's really dead. So here's the thing, you can always go to toe-to-toe with a regular infiltrator. But if it's an infiltrator with an SMG, you should beware with a Cyclone, because he could have better TTK than you do. There we go. Where am I going from here? And basically you want to get everything to... I don't really care what the heck that happens to be. Which, if you want to put a compensator on the Cyclone, I want to do, you're fine with it, because the cone of fire bloom increase isn't that bad. I say this because it's a 10% increase, and it does not affect the amount of shots you need to burst. I've tested it with and without, with pro skills. With just the right amount of bursting that I've found perfect for me. Now other people may burst a little bit more or less at hip fire. But I've experimented in all my years of my year and a half, maybe. No, it's my year of playing Planetside. It's about to be a year here soon. Okay, I'm gonna keep on moving up. Also, if you're an SMG user, you could get a cloak flash, which I'm going to do, because cloak flashes conceal your flash and you at the same time. Now, I've never used one in real combat, so we're both going to be new on this, but I'm pretty sure it's effective to a certain degree, and I'm pretty sure it does not block damage. Do not quote me on that. There's where I bounced, Betty. We'll just place that there. Also, as an SMG user, you do pretty much use a lot less certs or nanites. You use a lot of certs, but you use a lot less nanites, and that's one very good upside because you're not like, especially if you're doing this with a run and gun loadout without medkits, you're only using your health as a saving grace. You should be fine. Also, you can do all these tactics with light assault troopers. Oh, I'm dead. Which, now I will be investing here for you guys in the light assaults. I will be showing you use of him. So the light assault, in case you guys are interested with an SMG, works a bit differently. Because you gotta always stay mobile and you got your jetpack. And then look at the cone of fire on this thing. It's a little bit too long. Oh my god, I jumped that. How? I had full health and I jumped. Anyways. As a light assault, you want extended ammunition if you think you can outlast other people. If you don't think you can outlast people, then just get, I don't know, go with advanced shield capacitor 5 on light assault. And always have medkits when you play light. Because it's a little harder to run gun as a light than it is medics. Because you're gonna die a little bit easier. I knew that was gonna get a bunch of kills. Oh, and there's a rule you guys should know about. It's called spray and pray. TR rule. Ow. Generally, you want to have the advantage on the enemy before you get to them if you're using the Cyclone. If you're using the Blitz, then you should be fine. Then you should be fine just 1v1ing everybody. But the Cyclone really requires a bit more of a treatment. In skilled hands, this thing can shred. Put your cone of fire onto someone's head area. A little bit more towards their head if you're hip firing it. To engulf all of their body and their head. But aim it more towards their head. If you can do so. Otherwise, aim down sights. Another tip is begin hip firing and then aim down sights as you progress. This makes you more accurate and you don't just randomly lose your focus as you shoot. Like, because these things you get a little disoriented with. Any other class, also SMGs are pretty good for the support class as well. Do I have good. If you're playing medic, you're gonna want to be able to sustain yourself. Wow, I was reviving you, dude. You're gonna want to be able to sustain yourself with a close quarters capacity. And generally, medics work well in CQC. No matter how supportive you play, medics are pretty good at their job. Now, you also want to get a longer range pistol, because if your targets are out of the maximum damage range of 11 meters with soft point ammunition, you're gonna want to put a bullet to their brain with a pistol. So, as you can see here, this might be. I'm trying to give you a chance to go down. Look at that. And CQC SMGs just really, they don't really work. I haven't noticed they work as well with the heavy assault yet, but because I haven't tried them with it, but I can imagine they work well because you have a better lifespan to use them and aim towards your target, and that's really why, in my opinion, it makes the Infiltrator the best SMG class. Respawned. I ran all that way, taking the shield damage for you. Wow. Oh my god, fire laser. Ruining my shot. And as you can see, this basically works well with any class. So now, with the Cyclone, especially with any SMG, if you want to put a compensator on it to make it feel better for your specific role, the thing is, it might not be worth it, but it could at the same time, because a compensator makes you be seen longer, which is you could use. Generally, I stick with either the compensator or suppressor between the two weapons. Between this weapon. And some people would even upgrade the dart. Its lifetime. Well, that's... Oh, that's a lot. Okay, that's only 0.2 more seconds. Oh. Okay, so that makes them better and better every time by a large margin. Wait, what's my hacking at? 550%. That's tense. So basically, I generally use the iron sights for my sights. They just kind of work really well. mean, I could get these to regen in 9 seconds, and it wouldn't be so bad. Or I could save up to get that last advanced shield capacitor. There's still fighting going on over there. What's the big deal? Anyways, you could play any class as an SMG just fine. I said over there. What do you not understand about over here? This is actually a few hours earlier than I was before, because I'm going to be playing this for like 15 hours today. Just gonna fight those three here. Okay. Oh, I'm not an infiltrator. Okay. I don't see a lot of dead bodies here. Some people would play like heavy because a lot with an SMG because you can have close quarters vehicle destruction. Ah, God, how dead were you? That very dead. I don't care where you go, just go ahead. Just go somewhere. Wow, the heck was that? I just randomly threw my headset over here, like, when I said be right back. Well, I guess I gotta go right now, because that's the end of the video. There's nothing else interesting here for you. I'll come back whenever I get something new. Or you guys, if you want, I can do a cert video for you. It'd be pretty long.